Go. Waiting for the stream to appear on my end. I'm going to give this a go. Tweets has gone out. Waiting for the stream to appear. There we go. Alright, well that's my sign. Forgot to mute the audio. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Elder Scrolls Online. So, confession time. Confession time here. I really had no interest in the Elder Scrolls Online. I really had no interest in trying it out. I knew the open beta was coming. I had heard lots of people had keys. I did not. I had signed up a while back. I don't know if anything happened to my account because I didn't have a Bethesda account for some reason afterwards. So, I guess that's ultimately why I didn't get one. But I have very generous friends and multiple offers for keys, so I thought about it, and I realized, hey, no NDA. No NDA. So that's a good thing. I can then put something out on it. I can do something with this. So that's why we're here. I figured, okay, we don't have an NDA. Let's just try it. Now, I'm not a big Elder Scrolls guy. I played a little bit of Daggerfall, tiny bit. A little bit of Oblivion, same thing, tiny bit. Never played Skyrim. I like the games for their merits. I like what they do. I like the fact that they're very open world exploration. They seem to be fantastic games. I just never played them. Never really got into them. And part of that is because I have a very completionist part of me that if I get into a game like that, I know I'm going to spend all sorts of times just fumbling around, doing side things, and yeah, I could get lost probably in that game for a long time. Kind of the same reason why I don't get into certain games, like I never got into Minecraft, you know, just the idea of this huge, like, whatever you want to do kind of thing, it daunts me a little bit. I like open world gameplay to a point, but I also like having restrictions and having kind of goals. It's a weird excuse, and that is really all it is. I just never really played them. You know, I had all sorts of other games that, you know, had my interest. So, you know, when the announcement for the Elder Scrolls Online came out, you know, I thought, hey, you know, that's kind of cool. But it was one of those things where there were other MMOs I was going to look at, namely Final Fantasy and WildStar. The worst part is when I started hearing the rumors about Elder Scrolls Online being a WoW clone in the Elder Scrolls universe, and I'm like, wait, that's... Even I, who doesn't play those games, knows that that was a terrible idea. Now, I've heard they since fixed it, but I've heard they've kind of done some back and forth on it. And the problem is, of course, they've had the NDA up for so long that no one could really confirm exactly what or what wasn't happening in the game. The information was very tight-lipped. Contrast this to WildStar, who has been very open about its information. Tons of information coming out of them. Live streams all the time. Videos, dev speaks. This is why when they talk about, this is our process. This is what we want to do. The Elder Scrolls has done nothing like that. Now, the NDA is finally down. Great. Unfortunately, I haven't kind of looked into any of the other sources, other people that are doing videos and things like that, to kind of see what the game is like. So, you know, this will be completely blind. This will be 100%. I've not touched it. I don't know what to expect. I do know some things. I do know that this is still absolutely beta product. This is not final build. From what I understand from listening to one of Force's recent videos, is that there are mechanics that are not in this build yet that will be coming out later that supposedly will improve the game even further, such as collision detection. So I believe right now, as we get into the Elder Scrolls, it will be like mini MMOs where you can just clip through monsters and walk right through them. You see that all the time. You see that in World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, WildStar does it. You can just walk right through an enemy. Supposedly collision detection will be added so you can't do that. So it's going to be a lot more like Elder Scrolls than other MMOs. But keep in mind, I'm not going to be able to really compare this to other Elder Scrolls games, having limited experience from those. But we'll see. We'll see how it looks. I mean, and this could be a very good thing, to see what it looks like to someone that hasn't been part of the series, to see if it's a game worth playing. Let's go ahead and take a look at what options I have here. I haven't looked at this yet. We have the full screen going. VSync is apparently defaulted to off and cannot be changed. Interface custom scaling. What is this saying? Yes, must be applied and may result in a load screen. Alright, not going to change too much. Good bit of options here, though. Shadow quality, subsampling quality, Water reflection quality off. Oh well. We'll leave that alone for the most part. What's in the audio? Oh, that was credits, apparently. Audio. Master volume. Alright, let me turn this down a little bit because I've noticed that most games on this stream tend to be kind of loud. And I want to turn that down a bit. Music is on, sound is on. I like the fact that it has multiple types of sound sliders here, such as ambience effects, even footsteps, like if you want to be able to hear people approaching or something like that. Dialogue. I'm going to go ahead and turn that up just a tiny bit. I don't know how this is going to sound yet. Even the interface has a volume slider. Play in background, apparently that's not active just yet. So there are a lot of things still locked out, even just here in the options. So, alright. I think we're good here. That's about all we can do. See, we got that large beta! You are an unknown prisoner taken with others in chains. Okay, so this is pretty much, from what I understand, how a lot of these start, where you're either a prisoner or an unknown person at the time, and you kind of have to... Let's see. Okay, stripped of your soul... Okay, so this is a placeholder. So what we're seeing here, there's going to be a cinematic. I kind of saw that, you know, faded in the bottom there last minute. There will be an actual cinematic there for the starting. And so we have to basically create our character through this intro. Well, let's see how this goes. I have no idea what I want to play. I don't even know what kind of classes there are. Alright, so here we go. We've got our character preview screen. We've got a preview of novice gear, preview of veteran gear, so you can kind of see what your gear progression will be like, and of course you can even go down to the no gear. Skivvies! I kind of like that they do this now. Some MMOs are kind of getting into that. I first noticed this in Final Fantasy, being able to take a look at the gear of each job that you had. So, alright, what do we have? We have the Daggerfall Covenant, we have the Almeri Dominion, and we have the Ebonheart Pact. I really don't... Does it change what races you can be? I don't think... Oh, it does. Okay, I see. I see how this works. So you've got the three alliances, each has their own race. So the Daggerfall Covenant has the Breton, which appear to be human-like, Orcs, and Red God. Let me turn the sound up on my end a little bit. I don't know how that's coming through. If it sounds too low, please let me know. I'll turn up the sliders, of course. Alright, so the Almeri Dominion. We have the High Elves, Wood Elves. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that eyeball. Oh dear. That's one hell of a tattoo. That's... Alright. Khajiit. Nice. And there's Imperials, which is apparently locked. So the Imperial thing is a collector's edition only race, as far as I know, which I don't exactly agree with. Actually, there's a lot of stuff in the collector's edition I don't exactly agree with. I kind of looked at what it entailed. There was the specific race, there was specific crafting, only specific gear that they could make. I don't know if they can trade those to other people, but I'm like, you know, in a game about that people might want certain types of looks, and that seems like an odd bonus to give for a collector's edition only, but, you know. Cosmetics only, as long as it's that, I suppose it's not a bad idea, but that's why I don't know if the Imperial race is going to be an issue or not. I don't know what kind of bonuses they're going to have. So, racial skill, we can at least see here, they do have racial skills at the bottom. Let's kind of look at what else there is first, though. There's the Ebonheart Pact, there's the Argonians, ooh, lizard people, hell yes. Dark Elves, the Drow, and even he's got the eye, look at that, oh man, with the red eye, it just looks like someone punched him in the face. Oh. Poor guy, seriously. And we have Nord, which are, I guess, another human-type race. So we've got At least 3 human-type races. Nope, more. No, wait, that's elves. Those are all elves. Unusually harsh. No, I'm not using a different mic. You'll have to excuse me. I was a little under the weather today. So I had kind of like a little bit of something in the back of the throat. So yes. Yeah, my apologies on that, so I probably will sound a little bit more gravelly than I normally do. Matter of fact, let me take a little bit of water. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'd hate for it to affect the quality. Thank you, Doc. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, now I have to choose. Well, let's take a look at some of these skills here. Reflect their affinity with spellcraft and swordplay, giving them bonus to magicka, spell resistance, light armor, and conjuration. Orcs. Heavy armor and health regeneration. These guys get bonuses with shields, stamina regeneration, and increased power. More power. Alright, high elves. Have an affinity with destructive spells, increasing their rate of regaining magicka. Wood elves. Improved archery, stamina, and stealth. Nice, okay. Khajiit. Natural agility, giving them bonuses to stealth and melee. Not bad. Perilous swamp environment gives them bonuses to healing, restoration, and poison resistance. Nice, good healers there. Alright. Intelligence and natural agility giving them bonuses to dual wielding, fire magic, and fire resistance. That's cool. So these are the dual wielding guys. Is that supposed to be like a jab at like Drizzt? You know? The drow? Never mind. I don't know enough about that to really say anything about that, but I find that kind of funny. Racial skills of the Nords reflect their strong and hardy natures, giving them bonuses with two-handed weapons, health regeneration, and frost. I'm not sure. I kind of like this whole idea of bonus to magicka, spell resistance, light armor, conjuration, spellcraft, and swordplay. And now, if it's possible, I don't know how this game does it, to be able to do someone that can do kind of a melee and spell thing, you know, being a battle sword. Or a mage sword, you know, something like that. And I can't look at the bonus for the Imperials. Like, so, how can I want to complain that there is a race locked out to Collector's Edition only. And I think that's so weird to lock out something like that from a game you're going to be paying per month. And how can I know if this is a good idea or not, if I can't even look at the bonuses of the Imperials? What do they get? Are these bonuses even going to be significant? I don't know. Oh, man, I just don't even know. Alright, so we have race, class, body, and face. So let's look at the classes so I can kind of give an idea before I pick a race. Good thing is I can go between these, right? That was one thing I did not like about Neverwinter, is you had to kind of lock into something before you you had to lock into something before you could see everything else. Alright, so what do we have here? We have a Dragon Knight. Masters at Arms use the ancient Akaviri martial arts tradition of battle spirit and wield fearsome magic that pounds, shatters, and physically alters the world around them. Well, that's kind of cool. They do use a sword and shield, it looks like. So sword and shield and magic. Sorcerer, summon and control weather phenomenon, hurling lightning bolts and creating electrified fields, summoning tornadoes and impenetrable fog, calling upon Daedric forces to summon storm Atronachs and magical armor. Okay. Nightblade, is this kind of the roguish? There's the dual wielding. Nightblades are adventurers and opportunists with a gift for getting in and out of trouble, relying variously on stealth blade speed. Nightblades thrive on conflict and misfortune, trusting to their luck and cunning to survive. And then we have a Templar with the axe, two-handed axe. Traveling knights call upon the powers of light and burning sun to deal massive damage to their enemies while restoring health, magicka, and stamina to their allies. Interesting. I think I'm more interested in the Dragon Knight. I mean, we have a pure mage here, basically. We've got a rogue, and I don't know. I mean, is he... I really don't know what roles they have. I kind of wish they would let you know what kind of roles they have. Like, what's a tank? What's a DPS? What's a healer? I mean, I know from here, a Templar looks like he can restore health. I mean, I suppose if it plays anything like an Elder Scrolls game, you can be whatever you want to be just by playing it. But I know it's not going to be entirely like that. So I'm thinking Dragon Knight. If anyone has any requests for a class or a race, I mean, do let me know. And I'll look into that. For now, let me kind of change my face up because I think if I'm going to be doing this, I'll be a Breton. Swordplay, bonuses to Magicka, spell resist, and light armor. That doesn't look like light armor, though. Let me see. I want to be something non-human, I think. I just don't think it's going to work. Swordplay, bonuses to Magicka, spell resistance. I don't know what's going to count as light armor. Alright. Let's change this up. Heroic, soft, and angular. Interesting. So you've got kind of a preset bone design. Okay. Voice. Can you guys hear that all right? Hold on, I'm gonna listen real quick. Interesting. So you've got kind of... Ooh, wow. That's kind of loud on my end. I won't be able to hear that. Alright. Hold on. I'm going to play these for a bit, and that way I can listen to it here, find out how loud it is. 1 second. Alright, yeah, that sounds like... Hold on. That sounds like things are going to be way too low. Audio. Let's just bring it up to 80, and we'll see. I'll need to know if things get too loud now. Alright, so you guys... I'm relying on you guys! I'm relying on you guys to let me know how that's gonna sound, alright? I need to know how my voice and the game's audio sound. Alright, so hairstyles. Oh gosh, it's a slider. Why is it a slider? Sliders are imprecise. At least there's arrows. So I really think this class is going to be using heavy armor, and I think this class is going to be more of a tank class, which is fine. Oh man. Wow. Look at that hairdo. There are interesting options. Alright. It's the second mohawk I've seen. I don't know what the difference between that one and the last one was. Oh wow, those locks. Oh, all we need is the tress effects from Tomb Raider, and we're good. I am not overly enamored of any of these hairstyles, I'm going to be honest. I think maybe we'll go with that one. Age. Just a slider. Okay. Adornments. Oh, okay. That's facial hair, basically. Okay. I need my beardliness. Those of you who watch Final Fantasy should know. Oh my goodness, the beard. That might be a bit much. Do we have a more in-control beard? Whoa, an eye patch. I am the Dragon God. Yes. Oh, mon ami. All right. Oh man. I am. All right. Well, there's at least a lot of options, and maybe not exactly. Options I care for, but there's a lot of options. Dear God. Okay, let's just go to the stubble, I guess. I kind of like that. It's just... Not age. Adornment. Yes, there we go. That'll do. Alright, the head markings. I don't really want a marking, I don't think. I was never a big fan of markings. Oh my God. What is that? No. No. Eyeliner and everything. Why? Why would you do that? Oh. Okay, so there's lots of options here. Lots of options. I'm spending way too much time going through this. There's even scars in here. So you can't separate the scars from the face painting, apparently. Which, you know, whatever. I'm gonna be blank here. Oh, geez. Slope, cheekbone. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with any of that. Let's just go ahead and give him the... Yeah, give him that one, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, way too many options. Oh my God, there's way too many options. But hey, that's good. People that like options. Now, no one's given me a suggestion as far as what to do with... Oh my God, he's a skeleton. With the class and race. So probably going to stick with this. Body mark. Hold on. Let's put on no gear so I can see what the body markings are. Okay, so there apparently is scars you can put on your body, or ashes, or tattoos. All right. You know what? Just going to keep it clean. Keep it clean. Leave them like so. All right. Okay, yeah, that's heavy. Well, that answers my question. Is it light or heavy? Let's take a look at the Sorcerer in advanced gear. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. That's kind of cool looking. Nightblade, not bad. Templar, yeah. So I'm only seeing one real caster. I'm not sure if I want to... I want to do kind of a Spellblade. I just like the sound of the Dragon Knight. Not only that, but I love being a Dragoon in Final Fantasy. Let's just go with it. We're going to go with that. But I think I need to have a better race. I know it doesn't really technically matter, but let's heavy armor and health regeneration. Shields, stamina regeneration, increased power. Swordmaster. So we'll be a Redguard. Oh wow, okay, I didn't even realize the armor kind of changed. So based on your race, the armor changes. Check that out. That's a very different armor set. I actually kind of like the Breton one. Let's look at the others. Some of the advanced gear that you can look forward to, and basically, oh wow, that's kind of impressive. Looks like he's being eaten by something. I like the half moon shield. Kind of Incan, I think. Nice. Alright, you know what? I'm going to stick with the Breton because I kind of like this look. We're going to go with that. Alright. I'll just call him like I do in Final Fantasy. Alright, we're going to do this. We're going to create it. Oh, name already in use. Can I use spaces and stuff? No more two-letter in the same row. No adjacent punctuation characters. 4 hyphens, apostrophe, or spaces at most. Yeah, cool. Create. Alright, so I know that we just spent like way too long creating a character just now. Way too long. So yeah, my apologies. I know people have been kind of filtering in and out as I do that. So we're going to get into the game. Actually take a look. Chat's been kind of quiet. Doc, I don't know if you're still there. Nemesis, Gentlemen, you've been the 2 go-to guys so far. Alright, started. The Soul Shriven in Cold Harbor. Alright, so for a game that was going to be in third person only, and they only recently added first person, I'm kind of surprised the game starts me off in first person. Cool. Where's my controls? Alright, completing quest objectives will advance your character's story. Okay, left click gave me my fists, and we can see that I've got cuffs on. Right click is block. That is not the best texture in the world on these handcuffs, I'm just going to be honest. Okay, so apparently holding block and left clicking is a push attack. Alright, can I put my fists away? Yes, Z. Can't pick everything up like you can in an actual Elder Scrolls game, but
Slowly now, you've been through an ordeal. Take a few moments to collect yourself. Like you, I am a prisoner in this place, yet so much more. I am the past and the future, both. I am despair and hope. The tapestry we weave is a complex one. You cannot hope to see its pattern in its entirety. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you. You must escape from this cell, take up arms, and protect yourself. Then find Lyris Titan.
now I do like that so far it's, you know, got decent voice acting.
We are escaping. Let me open your door. That's it. Quickly. You must escape before the guards return.
Okay, hold shift to sprint.
Quickly, follow Urgesine.
And I can see I've got a sprint bar.
There are weapons in the forge beyond these cells. Arm yourself.
Okay. Bows, sword and shields, two-handed mace, a restoration staff, a frost staff, twin axes, huh? So I get my choice. Excellent. I guess it doesn't matter which class. I'm going to go ahead and go with the standard sword and board. Okay, I is inventory. Mouse over an item to see its properties. E to equip or unequip. Press right click over an item to view other actions. Okay, the controls are a little different than what I'm used to for a standard MMO. Like I would normally kind of can right click and equip, so there we go. Can I double click? Okay, good. So the controls, it says one thing but still lets you do the standard MMO controls, it looks like. So I've equipped a weapon. We have basic moves, left mouse button for a light, hold left for a heavy, hold right to take a defensive posture, and of course, just as I mentioned before, while holding right, I can left click to interrupt enemies that are doing special attacks. So that's kind of cool. Alright, let's get the shield on. Okay. Oh, they even have a junk thing up here for items that you're holding on to. That's kind of nice. Weapons, apparel, consumable, materials, miscellaneous, and quests. So it's nice to see that they actually have sliders for all that. Now, if I hit C, that gives me my character stats. Health is survivability, magicka is effectiveness with spells, stamina is effectiveness with feats. E to commit points. Okay. I don't really have anything yet. Do I have a title? No title. Alright. how can I get out of... Let me see. So I is inventory, just like usual. You can see at the top, I inventory, C character, skills is K. So I can at least look at my skills now. Alright. I won't be able to use them yet, I'm pretty sure. Click plus to purchase ability for use. Alright, so what do I have? I have Ardent Flame, Draconic Power, and Earthen Heart. So active abilities, passive abilities. So these are my 3 class trees, I'm guessing. Ultimate abilities, really? Dragon Leap. Cool. Did Ardent Flame have an ultimate? It did. Okay, so I've got 3 different trees I can go through. Can I combine them, I wonder? Looks like weapons have their own abilities. They do. Okay. Light armor has, or armor types have their own passives, and I have my own racial passives. So I get light armor affinity. I have Gift of Magnus, which maximum magicka, spell resistance, and magicka mastery. It looks like the bonuses for a it looks like the bonuses for a class, or sorry, a race, are not going to be huge. Magicka cost of spells decrease by 1%, and it goes up to 3, so it's a maximum of 3%. So looking at the bonuses of any kind of race, it looks like the differences between them is going to be very, very minor. Now, the downside of that, though, is in a lot of MMO communities, when you're rating, a 3% chance or a 3% higher DPS is usually looked upon more favorably than, you know, they usually want that. At least that's what I noticed in WoW when it came to like high-end rating. So in a game like this, it may come to that, may not. But at least it looks like they're trying to make them kind of be even. So when it comes to the Imperials, it may not be a big deal that they're going to be collectors only. But again, I still think that's a very weird decision. Quickly, before I move on, Nemesis, thank you. You couldn't bring yourself to reinstall after the first beta weekend, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you know, I don't blame you, because this game has gone through a lot, and it's, from what I heard, was pretty much just going to be a blatant WoW ripoff at first, and then it sounds like they've tried to fix that. But I don't know for sure. Because of the NDA, I couldn't find any more information beyond that, really, you know, and the impressions I was getting at things like Gamescom were just not entirely favorable. So that's why I want to at least give it a look and try and find out. So I appreciate that you trust the commentary. Of course, I'll try and go through what I can here. And yeah, the question is this worth the $60? Dropping $60, $15 a month. And I don't know about the cash shop. If there is a cash shop, that's, you know, it sounds like they're trying to be WoW, which has been an established franchise. They didn't add any kind of cash options or stuff like that until much later into its game life with the mounts. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Can I get out of this first-person mode? How can I do that? I don't mind first-person mode, but I just want to know how to do it. I have a map. Adventuring with other players, forming groups increases the rate at which your character gains experience and levels. Find other players who are interested in adventure with you. Use the grouping tool. If you're already a group leader, looking for members tool, find additional players. Okay, while fighting as a group, you gain additional 10% bonus to experience. Okay, so they encourage group play. That's kind of cool. Contacts, guilds, alliance wars, huh? Okay. So you have PvP, or what did they call it in Daok? Mail, notifications, help. All right, yeah. Let me, scroll wheel. You're right. Yep, scroll wheel did it. Okay, cool. Okay, there's my standard attacks. Hold it for a heavy. Right is block. There's my interrupt. All right, let's go ahead and go back in the first person. I want to see how this looks. They actually did put a lot of work into getting the first-person stuff to work and look right, because I know that was a major complaint when the game first came out. People wanted to have that first-person.
Strike it down.
Nice. Search.
Not slow investigation.
All right.
With the passing of time, any indecision becomes decision. Another enemy blocks the path ahead. Dispatch it quickly.
Alright, I want to see something. I want to see this, okay. So it should have no collision detection right now for this build. So if I go through him, yep. See, I can go right through him. Oh, hey, it's got damage circles on the ground for avoiding big hits. So that's not too bad. That's kind of standard for a lot of action MMOs now. I don't know how I'm going to like being a sword and board in a game like this.
Whoa there. Are you all right? I heard fighting.
Just because I know that when it came to Neverwinter, I kind of eventually didn't like that style, but that was Neverwinter, and I couldn't respec in that game, so yeah, that happened. Alright, one hand and shield increased to 3.
You've got more meat on your bones than most of these poor bastards, and I see you've armed yourself. Good. I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it. A fellow prisoner. The name's Lyris. What? Who told you to find me? The Prophet. He spoke to you? What did he say?
Our fates are intertwined. Come on, baby.
Ha. That sounds like the Prophet, all right. He's a prisoner here, too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. I must think you can help me. Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here. Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises. I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best I can.
Who is the Prophet? Is it Deckard Cain?
It's a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man I've ever met. He sees things. Past, future. If he told you to find me, he must have had a very good reason. You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor. And to top it off, well, there's no easy way to say it. You're dead. I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself. We need to make our way through the Ashen Mines to get to the enclosure where the Prophet's being held. It won't be easy. The place is watched by magical constructs called Sentinels. We won't stand a chance unless we can blind them. I'll tell you more when we get there. And we'll never get there if we don't get moving. A man named Menemarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal. After you died, whatever was left showed up here. They call you the Soul Shriven.
Soul Shriven?
Means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, you come with me.
Are you dead too?
No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense. But we're prisoners here, same as you.
Goodbye. Her hands didn't move very much. You drew my attention to her hands. Nemesis, thank you very much for doing that. And I'm like, wait, those hands aren't moving. Like, she put her hands together and they were still kind of in that... Oh god, now I'm thinking of the hands from War Z. No, I don't want to think about that. I hate that game so much. I hate that game so much. Alright, I'm gonna move on. Hold on. She's tall. My god, is she... perfect height. Hold on. Oh. No, that's terrible. I need collision detection, damn it. Oh, okay. Let's take it seriously. Yes. Seriously, it's an Elder Scrolls game. We have to be serious.
The Ashen Mines are dangerous, but they aren't as heavily patrolled as the other routes out of the prison.
I don't think I like the way she's just kind of standing there very, very rigidly.
Titanborn is a mighty and noble warrior. Trust in her.
Like, she doesn't even look at me. Like, she doesn't acknowledge my presence. Now she does. Okay, I hit E and she turns to me.
That's where we'll find the Sentinels.
Now she crosses her arms. At least that's the most animation I've seen out of her. So far I'm not impressed by the animation with the dialogue. Hidden. What's hidden? Oh, I'm hidden. Yeah, I'm even doing the crouch thing. Why is it in every game stealth equals crouched? I don't... Hey there, buddy. You a player too? Yeah, I guess these guys are all players. Why am I still hidden? How do I get out of hidden? I don't even know. How am I still hidden? I'm like right in the light. Can I run, please? Can I shift? Shift to run. Okay, there we go. Alright. So far, it hasn't really given me a lot to go on as far as my controls and what I can do. I mean, I know what's worse.
Vestige. Confidence is a beast that grows two heads by each that is cut off.
I kind of like the whole first-person thing, though. The fact that it's got it, you know, and it works fairly well. I mean, you know, granted, in any MMO, knowing what's around every corner with the camera back is kind of nice. Oh, I was hoping I could jump across. It looked like there might be something over there, but there isn't. Okay. By the way, do please let me know if the music or the other character volumes are just right. Basically, like I said, I'm kind of having difficulty determining that because, you know, turning on the stream volume means it's going to play again over the stream. So if anything sounds out of sync, if it sounds like the game is too loud or I'm too loud, definitely let me know, please.
Come, the sentinels are at the top of those towers. We need to find a way up.
What are these sentinels?
Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the Prophet.
How can we destroy it?
I've no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the sentinels unguarded.
Let's go! You and me, together! Let's intertwine our fates, baby! Come on, I'll show you my Horodric staff.
Okay, so the game is still low. That saddens me. I even turned that back up. Okay. Hey, they have an add-ons thing. Cool, they're going to support mods. That's one mark towards it. That's good. A good mark. Sorry. Don't want to say... Alright, let's turn it back up then. Let's do more audio. I'll just turn this up to 90. And let me know if it is any better, or let me know if it's too much. Hello, Feral Shriven. How are you doing over here? Hey, 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 don't look at me like that. Alright. So, I'm thinking... Oh, hi there. Hi! You're kind of neat looking. Let me put up my shield so I can get close to you. Hey, hey! Okay, so apparently in the middle is my guard meter. Haha! Ow! Ow! You bitch! Oh, yeah. Good suggestion there. Hold on. Audio, dialogue volume. Let's get that all the way up there. And then, yeah, that should be good. That should be good. Let me know if the music becomes too much then. It's all already at 70, so I think we should be good there. Barrel. Oh, okay. Search the barrels. Can't kill people. Come on, man. I want to be like, I want to actually kill people and just run around and... Halt, citizen! Give me my arrows to my knees or whatever the hell. What's the latest meme for this game? I don't know. Game is a little... Oh my goodness. Maybe my mic is just too high now. Oh, sorry about that. That's just weird. I had some issues with the micro. Hold on, give me one moment. I had some issues with the microphone or my headset getting registered in Windows for some reason today. So I don't know if it reset kind of my audio. Oh, get away from me!
Hello. Thank you, sir. Ooh, crawlers. I like the creepy crawlies. Thank you.
Alright, let's see. Get the stream back up there. Quick slot item, huh? Okay. I have attribute points. Okay. Weapon damage and weapon ability damage. Sprint, bash, sneak, all consume stamina. Regenerate slowly over time. Well, all these are down, so I can bring ambience up to about 90, put the effects. There. Oh dear.
You nearly died, sir.
Hold to interact. Oh! There's an interaction wheel. Add as friend, invite to group, send whisper, cancel, invite to trade, report player. Okay. So holding F gives you kind of this interaction wheel for other players. I don't know how I want to play, if I want to play in first or third person, really. Because I like both for their own respective reasons. Like, first person is kind of a little more immersive, third person is kind of the standard way I've played all my MMOs. I don't have a mini-map, that kind of disturbs me. I kind of wish I had a mini-map. I know that that's never been a thing in these games, so I can't really complain about it. I mean, that's specifically an Elder Scrolls thing, so, I mean, that's not a big deal. I have a regular map if I need it, so not a big deal at all. Just coming from other MMOs, having a mini-map is almost always not, you know, a good thing. Especially if you're tracking quests, you know, you're trying to track quests over an area and you kind of want to be able to look at a large map. Oh, I have to destroy two. Okay, destroy one or the other. See, like, I didn't even realize I had quests in the area that I'm actually supposed to be doing. I see my quest log in the upper right, so I at least have that. But now I can go to the map and actually see where I'm supposed to go. There's no, like, there doesn't appear to be a UI element that points me in the right direction. So I kind of have to make sure I go to the map, refer to the map whenever I want to know. Hey, Sauron!
While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
Alright, as you wish. Ooh, chest. Okay, I can try the bow out now.
Speaking of chests, excuse me. Hello. Hi. Excuse me. Hello. Stay a while and listen. Hi. I'm very comfortable.
I haven't really seen a reason to use the bash yet. Like, it says it's supposed to interrupt special actions, but... Oh, I see. The quest markers are... I see. Okay. It took me a moment to understand what you were trying to say. The icon matches what I was looking at.
God of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry.
The icon on the, this thing. Compass. Yeah, I was looking for the word. I eventually forgot it, and then remembered it.
The Prophet's enclosure isn't far. Let's go.
Excuse me. Did I ask for your opinion? I was trying to search the body. Thank you.
Alright, you know what I want to try and do? I want to try this. I want to equip this bow. I want to see how this is. So I now have a bow. Why does that amuse me? Why does that amuse me so much? It's like I'm flipping off the enemy with my bow and arrow. I know it's in the wrong direction, but it's like,
Screw you, arrow! Screw you, arrow!
I actually have a block with my arrow, and apparently I also have a knockback. Or like, does that even make sense? Why in the... Look at this. Okay, let's try this thing out. This is... If I hold it down, it's a power attack, right? Okay. Oh, when it comes to a bow and arrow, I hold it down to aim. And I completely missed, didn't I? How can I tell if I'm hitting? There's no damage numbers. Are there damage numbers? Gameplay. Double tap to dodge is on. Oh, there's a double tap to dodge. Combat cues is off. Displays certain visual effects on creatures and non-player characters, calling out behaviors that are applied to and from them. Why is that? It's off and it can't be turned on right now. Hide helmet is also off. Can't do. Alright. Interface, action bar, active combat tips, quest tracker, health bars, alliance indicators, followers. There are no damage numbers, so you cannot turn on damage numbers. I know. That's terrible. Okay, I know damage numbers is not a thing for Elder Scrolls. It's, again, a MMO thing that I kind of wish. There we go, that did good. There we go. So how does this work? Let's try this in third person. Well, I kind of like having the range, I'm going to tell you that much. But I can't level up my sword and board without using them, so... Not bad. I kind of actually like the combat of the sword and board a little bit better right now. So we're going to go ahead and equip those again. There we go. I so far like the responsiveness of this a little bit better, although having range is kind of nice. So search for the Prophet's cell. Looks like it's this way. If I look at the map, there it is. Alright, very good.
The door's warded. We'll never get in this way.
Alright. Oh, I have to talk to... Okay.
Damn it. Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us.
Who is Cadwell?
Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see.
How can a madman possibly help
Cadwell
us?
sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
Oh, very well then. Let us find this Cadwell. Onward, adventurer, to fame, fortune, and epic loots that drop every 2 hours.
I went the wrong way. Hi. That's a good synopsis there, I would say. Melee combat is a bit more meaty, range combat is more effective. Yeah, I can see where having collision detection would be really nice right there, because I was trying to charge up for a heavy swing and kind of ended up stepping through the mob without meaning to. In the immortal words of Garrus, I had the greater reach, she had more flexibility. Shepherd. Are you after me? Oh, yes you are. Hi. Oh, that is annoying that they do that every time. Cadwell, Nafor, Chlorette. I'm seeing... They're all here. Okay.
One fine day in the middle of the night, two dead kings got up to fight. Back to back, they faced each other, drew their bows, and stabbed themselves.
Oh god, he's butchering that terribly.
Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it.
You must be Cadwell.
Sir Cadwell, yes indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then?
We're trying to get inside the Prophet's enclosure. I'm also trying to get inside her blouse. If you have any tips, please let me know. But the door is sealed, as is her blouse.
Oh dear. Well, that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between.
Ooh, how do we get through all of that?
Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step. Hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well.
Where is the entrance?
Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you?
Please, do tell me about yourself, Sir Cadwell.
Well, there's not much to tell, is there? It's the same old pish-tosh, gallant knight, epic quests, rescued maidens. I came to this land when my head was quite unceremoniously separated from my body. Bad luck that, but you make the best of things.
How long have you been here?
Quite a long time. In fact, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I was the oldest of the Soul Shriven. Of those who didn't go feral, that is. I know every tunnel and path, every nook and cranny. The others look up to me, I suppose.
How do you know Lyris?
Ah, Lyris. Girl's as mad as sheer Gorus jammies. Heart's in the right place, I suppose. Says she's got to rescue the Prophet to save us all from eternal torment. How an old blind man could do that is quite beyond me.
What do you know about this Prophet?
An imperial gentleman. Apparently he was once a powerful mage, but the years haven't been. Lyris says he knows of a path back to Tamriel. I rather think that if one existed, I'd have found it by now.
You don't think there's a way to get home?
I haven't actually given it much thought. Anything's possible, I suppose. Truth is, I've been here so long, this place feels like home. But a good uprising now and again is a pleasant diversion, so where's the harm, eh?
It's okay. I'm in no hurry to get home. It was raised by Diablo. Oh, sorry. Where was I? Oof, right. We're moving on. All right.